Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just wanting to cover a topic I wanted to talk about before. Basically, using performance enhancement drugs. So I've been on a cycle before. I'm not so followed appropriately cycle. Reason why I say that is because I didn't really do it the proper way. I was still fucking around in terms of my diet and training. I didn't really follow a secured program, but it all came from a place of curiosity, and obviously insecurity would play a major key as well. But before you get your knickers in a bunch, this is me here. This is my transformation, and naturally after training. So this is what I look like after training, for like 2 years, or around 2 years and a bit. That's how I ended up looking naturally without touching anything. Not long after I was out of jail, I jumped on some performance enhancement drugs because insecurity started playing in. I had a bit of a like just body dysmorphia problem. Like basically I'll just size up my body any chance I get the time to look in the mirror, and I'll just see what's and focus on certain parts of my body, and I'll just try different various ways of strength training and dieting. But yeah, I was really eager to jump on performance enhancement drugs, and that's what I ended up doing. I think I did around like a 6 or 7 week cycle, and it wasn't very clean. What I mean by that is it was like very on and off, and I wasn't doing it like properly. I didn't follow a proper program. I didn't see the doctors and do my blood work, so everything was a guessing game. So I think if I did it properly, I would have made some significant transformation changes to my body, but it would have been my results probably would have been a lot more better. But in terms of jumping on the cycle, I was still like I was still doing other stuff as well that didn't really help, which was like drinking alcohol. I was on the benders with the boys. I was still still on the party bags and whatnot. But basically I was just fucking my body even more. And I remember the only results it did give me, because the actual results that I really wanted from it was just to gain significant size of muscles. And I wouldn't say I got the results I wanted, muscle wise. I would say I got very very lean, to a point where I've never seen myself that lean. I'm not sure what fat percentage I was on. Again, I wasn't really seeing the doctors. I didn't really take measurements or anything like that in regards to blood work or anything. So everything was just a guessing game. But I did, in terms of hormones and feelings, balances and everything, I felt like I was easily ticked off. The best way I can explain it, being on, I was on, what was I on? I was on Winstrol and Test. So the best thing I can explain about it is that like it makes you feel like Superman. Makes you like, you wake up easily in the morning, you're ready to go, you're all fired up, full of energy every single day, like your training is just intense. like yeah, the frequency of your training is just so intense all the time. And I guess your body recovers faster. I'm not sure if this is with everyone else, but I'm just talking about my experience. So my body was recovering faster, and I was training harder, and like this was like an ongoing everyday. But like I was still on benders with the boys. Like I was saying, I was still drinking alcohol, like, because you gotta remember, I just got out. Fuck, sorry. Like, you gotta remember, I just got out of jail, and like alcohol was, I was not gonna stop it, and like for most of the party bags as well. So yeah, it didn't I wouldn't say performance enhancement drugs. Like I think it's because it was a mix of everything. Like I wasn't taking it properly, and because I just seen the way I was acting, you know, and my attitude and the way it impacted my characteristics towards my family and stuff. Remember, I'm just talking about my own experiences, so this might not be with other dudes that are on it, but like with me personally, I easily got ticked off. I was like, you know, get angry so easily, just nothing, like on the road, like road rage and stuff, like, you know, you just beep, honk, and then like certain things as well, like activities and stuff, like just small things at home. Like I'd want everything done quick, you know. I would always want everything to be done efficiently, quickly, as quick as possible. And it's, yeah, I had like a really weird, I just felt like superhuman, you know. That's the only feeling I can describe it the best way. It's just, yeah, I feel superhuman. I'm just able to you just feel motivated to do a lot more stuff. In the most simple words I can explain it to you. But, you know, first and last time, never again. I don't wish anyone else to do performance enhancement drugs, but if you want to do it, then do you, buddy. Do you. You know, you still got to work hard, which I give it up to those guys that do still use it. You still got to have a healthy diet. You still got to follow protocols. You got to get your blood work, man, because you're definitely going to take years off your life. I'm just judging off, you know, a lot of the influences and the bodybuilders that have passed on from it, you know, heart attacks, heart strokes, and just stuff like that. But yeah, I think a bit of that, you know, like turned me off of it from as well. I just seen cunts dropping like flies, bro, like in the fitness industry, you know, because of that performance enhancement drugs. But, you know, all in all, I only did it because, like I said, it came from a place of curiosity and insecurity, and just like always wanting to look a certain way and always wanting more, you know. And that's where I was, like, in terms of my weight loss and fitness journey. I was getting to a point where I wanted to like be a certain size, you know, and still be quite lean at a certain size. So that's why I jumped on that little cycle. But yeah, all in all, it didn't really do nothing for me, I guess, because a mixture of not following a proper strategized program and everything. But I still managed to train every day. I didn't lose myself. Still managed to eat quite healthy. But yeah, I think the reason why I stopped there, my missus, I was driving my missus one day. Actually, it's a funny story because my missus actually found some of it and flushed it, and she asked me, like, why are you taking this stuff? you know, like, you look good the way you are already. And I just, like, I told her, you know, that just the way I feel about myself, and like, you know, I feel like I want to be at my peak and I'm not there. And like, I just told her a bunch of stuff of why I was doing it. And, you know, like, I just want to be in the best shape of my life and yada, yada, yada. And she was like, you don't have to be, you know, you're perfect just the way you are, you know, you've already come a long way. So why do you have to hurt yourself even more, you know? And I think that right there just did it for me. Just seeing how she was just, you know, just content with already who I was. Yeah, just hearing her say those words to me already like sealed the deal. Because, you know, like when I met my missus, I actually felt like I wasn't good enough. Like, you know, I looked at myself and I felt like I wasn't good enough. So I felt like I needed to be at a certain level of peak, you know, in terms of my body image, for her to be able to, you know, like me, longevity, in like long term, you know. And like, yeah, it wasn't until that day where she stopped me, she told me those words, you know. She's like, I'll always love you no matter what you look like. And obviously me being the smart, I said, yeah, would you love me if I like look like this? And then obviously I'll show her the before photo of me, and then she's like, no, I don't, like, to be honest, I don't. And I was like, oh, well, what the hell? I was like, why? And then she said, I love the person you are now because it shows how disciplined you are. It shows that, you know, you're living for something, and you look inspired every day. You know, you look like you know your purpose. So yeah, she said all this shit that just made me, like, you know, I grounded myself, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm good enough, eh? I'm fucking good enough. It's. But yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to share that quick little story with my experience with performance enhancement drugs. Yeah, never gonna do it again. I'm just still gonna train naturally and eat healthy like I always do. But yeah, guys, like, it takes years of work, man. It takes years of work of just discipline, and you know, you will always get the results if you just be honest with yourself at the end of the day. You know, your body will follow suit with whatever you're doing, you're eating. Your hormones will play a big part too, you know. So you won't get the best results, you know, if you're always stressed and stuff like that. So your age and everything, and just your environment, the people you hang around with. So yeah, that's about it. My next video, I'm gonna be vlogging all my gym training, so you guys get to see my favorite exercises that keep me going and that keep me in shape, and that'll definitely help you with your training programs, and just exercises that in my experience, that I love doing the most, and it's keeping me in shape, and it's keeping me moving forward every single week. But yeah, I mainly train every morning. Like, I'm an early bird. I love doing it. I love training in the morning because it sets the tone for the day, and I feel weirded out if I haven't trained. I'm trying to do everything else. So I always set the tone for the day. Train early as in the morning. Like, I'm talking 3, 4 in the morning when no one's in there. You know, gym's empty. I love it. I love that scenery. But yeah, gym is not so much a therapy place for me now. It's just part of my habits. It's part of my routine. It's part of what I do. It's part of who I am. It's part of my identity. And you know, they can take the gym away from me, and I'll still find ways to train. But yeah, it's just having a gym facility there, obviously equipment and whatnot, just you got more freedom to use other stuff, so obviously why not. But yeah, man, just wanna, I think I'll wrap it up from here. Just make sure you guys you know, tune in. I will be doing some more content, not so much like yarning like this, but more training videos, more in the gym. Hopefully you guys see some content of me going out there interviewing people, you know, on their fitness and health background, nutrition and whatnot. That's what I plan to do, so help me God. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you next time.
I've been going down a long dark road with my brothers that had me. Every time we get wasted, we just think about the future.